Hello, and welcome to Pod of the Week, a place where I get to share my thoughts on pods I think you need to know about. So now, some of you may know, if you don't know me, I am the resident chef here at home, and so I love to cook and I love to eat. And I thought I want to share my love for food with you. Now, I know I've shared in the past a list of podcasts, food podcasts that you could listen to, but I found this one particularly interesting. And this person engages with other top-class chefs, bakers, and pastry chefs, draws on their knowledge and how they make these amazing recipes, but also unpacks a bit about their lives. And this podcast is called She's My Cherry Pie. So you want to know what it sounds like? Have a listen.
Hi, peeps. You're listening to She's My Cherry Pie, the baking podcast from the Cherry Bomb Podcast Network. I'm your host, Jessie Sheehan. I'm a baker, recipe developer, and the author of 4 baking books. Each Saturday, I'm hanging out with the sweetest bakers around and taking a deep dive into their signature bakes. My guest today is Laura Adekoya, the founder and baker behind Fleur et Sel Bakery in Los Angeles. I met Laura last year when we had a baker's event for She's My Cherry Pie in LA. She was such a delight to talk to, and I knew I had to have her on the show. Laura started her cookie business as a pop-up during the pandemic, and she opened her first brick and mortar earlier this year. The name of her company is inspired by her time living in France and her 2 favorite things, flowers and salt. And she's become quite known in LA for her cookies. She joins me today to talk about her transition from working in sales to making cookies, her love for France, and we discuss her early dream to be a dentist and go to dental school. Who knew? Plus, she walks me through the recipe for her ginger molasses cookies. Chatting with Laura was such a treat, and I know you'll enjoy learning more about her. Stay tuned for our chat.
So growing up, I feel like I always had a sweet tooth. I also had a lot of cavities, but I think that speaks to my love of sweets. One of the earliest memories I have is my mom making oatmeal chocolate chip walnut cookies. So we would spend some of our summers in Hawaii, and she always would make them, and she would always add coconut because she loves coconut. And I just remember her making them for us, and just the taste of like the butter and the sugar and the cream and the oatmeal. It just hit a certain note. And I was like, wow, I love sweets and I love cookies.
Yeah, love it. Okay, so first things first, we're going to preheat our oven to 375 degrees. And I wondered, is that convection or conventional?
That's a good question.
So if you're looking for a podcast that just is a beautiful, easy listen that can play in the background while you are cooking and you learn about some of the amazing recipes and lives of amazing chefs and cooks and pastry chefs, then this is the podcast for you. So remember, pod's not for some, they're for everyone.